Welcome to the Startup Grind.
So there are a few more gates. So you have the partner meeting, everybody agrees, and by the way, I think these things they make a lot of sense. I think it's great for me, at least as an entrepreneur, to hear, hey, like sometimes you read about these things in TechCrunch or something. It's like, oh gosh, how did those guys got money? Are you freaking kidding me? And it's like, well, hey, you know what? Like these guys, they went through this process, right? It's not like somebody just walked up to them
at
on the
least
street,
with us.
I'm guessing.
Some others have different processes, or lack thereof.
So I get through that gate. Everyone likes me, and I'm one of the best companies that you've seen that month. And then I get a wire transfer or something with money.
Well,
when does that happen? I'm Bank of America.
PayPal?
What are you guys?
We're SVB, The Rock. So we make an offer to you, and there lies, the choice that you have to make, which is that
I'm gonna say yes. I'm just gonna put it out there. How many people in here are gonna say yes to that?
Well, but think.
You're lying, everyone
right?
else.
Because at the end of the day, you might be a really sort of hot company, and therefore you might have many options in terms of funding opportunities. You might have us, tell you we'll give you $500,000 at X, and this is how we can help. And you might be oversubscribed. Let's say you want to raise $1 million, and you have like 5 million or 10 million in front of you. Which ones of those hundreds of thousands are you actually going to pick up? And the right answer is, you should essentially raise money from the people who, A, are the most passionate about what you're trying to build, and B, will be the most useful and the most present for you in terms of, support and help and, controlling and kicks in the ass and everything, so that over that period of time that your seed will be your primary investment, you will really sort of be supported. And in some cases, SoftTech might, yes, we're great investors, but we might not be the most relevant or the best investors for you. If you're doing something in payment, the PayPal mafia is much better than we are, because they've lived through all the issue of building a worldwide payment system, including all the fraud crap that is sort of pretty horrible with payment mechanisms. But if you want to do a mobile payment, my partner Charles is one of the best investors you can think of. And so figuring out what you need from your investors, and unfortunately, brand is important, it's good, it helps for the next round, but expertise and support is really, and what the syndicate of investors can deliver is the most important thing that you can get from us, besides the money. The money is almost irrelevant, to be honest. It's a commodity. What matters is the help. And so it's not because we say yes to you that then you will say yes to us. You should, but just saying.
What percentage of entrepreneurs would you say do not take an offer from you guys?
I would say it happens a couple of times a year.
Okay.
So of the 20 we invest in, we might have expressed interest, 22 or 23 times.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get past that part. So I decide, you're the most strategic.
So you tell me yes.
Yeah, let's do this. Right, I'm in.
So then, we do. So then there is the legal work, right? So there is paperwork to work on before money exchanges hands. So either we go for a convertible note, so a debt structure, sort of simple to put together and overly used and abused over the past couple of years. But let's say that this is a legit structure. We will want to cap the conversion at which the conversion valuation at which we'll convert. So let's say we agree we use debt, but this is a full pre note, and so we know at what valuation we'll invest. We sort of get the lawyers to agree on the actual form. We send the signature pages, so I send you massive pages, and then you give me your wire instruction, and then I instruct my guys to wire the money. And so it takes, for a convert note, once we've said agree, we agree on the terms, we agree, it takes, 3 to 5 days to actually make it happen. If it's an equity round, so we actually buy shares in your company, it takes, a couple of weeks, and then we do a close. Everyone sort of sends you the money, and suddenly you sit on, $500 or $750,000 in your bank account.
Have you guys ever done a cash transaction? because that's what I would want. I would want it in bills,
I've done many
unmarked
things.
bills.
I have done many things, but I've never done the
Set
the
a red
bags of-
flag.
the bags of
Set a red
cash
flag
thing.
of that. Whoa.
Here is my 300.